everyone, welcome to Properly Geared. Here I publish videos of useful tips and tricks to properly gear you for some of the toughest questions in life. In today's video, we dive into the world of running shoes to determine what is the best running shoe. To really understand how fit impacts performance, I partnered with Ultra Running Company here in Charlotte. And today, I'm here with the owner, Nate, to explain what exactly they do.
Here at Ultra Running Company, we focus on how people are running and what they can do to improve their run. Traditionally, people are trying to find a shoe to fix an issue that they have with their running, an injury or something like that. Well, what we do is we work with you to determine how you run and then match you up with a tool, a shoe, that will help you run more effectively and efficiently in the future.
How is your store different from other retailers?
Well, it's a great question. Most running shoe stores have a whole wall of shoes that are different colors, different styles, but in reality, most of them are the same type of shoe, just with different brand names. So what we're trying to do is find shoes with varying degrees of cushion, varying degrees of drop, and varying degrees of protection to really find the one that matches up with how you want to run today and in the future.
So you look at where you guys are running to, where your foot is striking in comparison to your body, and how you want the shoe to feel. Now let's unpack that for our viewers. The first thing to look at is where you're running. Is that as simple as running inside versus outside?
Well, it is simple, but inside and outside, maybe a little bit of a miss on that. When we talk about road shoes, what we mean is shoes that are running in a specific category on a flat surface. Road running shoes are designed both for inside and outside. We also have trail running shoes that are designed for more off-road routes with rocks, mud, roots, and other obstacles. Finally, there's cross-training shoes, which are designed for activities like lifting weights, CrossFit workouts, basically any exercise on a hard surface that involves some side-to-side or lateral movement.
Okay, cool beans. Well, so I'm mainly running on a road or on a treadmill, so I know I will need some road running shoes. So the next thing you mentioned was looking at where your foot strikes in comparison to your body. What do we look at, or how do we figure out exactly where your foot strike is?
Well, this is where it's really important. We want you to run happy and healthy for a long, long time. And so what we should do now is really get you on the treadmill and do a full gait analysis. We'll be looking at the right shoes to put you in now and in the future.
Fabulous. Let's do that.
Great. So now that you're on the treadmill, what we want to look at is where your legs are landing in relationship to your body. Now you have a job here. Your job is to find out whether the shoe is comfortable, nice and snug through here and snug here, and then wide open in your toe box. I want you to have some movement there. And then your other job is to just decide, do you like the amount of cushion on the shoe? Would you like to feel a little bit more, what we call proprioception? Or would you like to be removed a little bit more and maybe have a more pillowy, more comfortable ride?
Okay, great.
Does that sound fair?
Sounds good.
Great. So I'm going to start this up. I'm going to record what you're doing, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Cool beans.
You're taking a relatively long stride. I want to shorten that stride up by increasing your cadence. Today you're taking about 160 steps per minute. I want to have you take about 180. So I'm going to turn this on, and we're going to set this metronome to 180 steps a minute. It'll feel really weird, but just try and run where you're landing when this steps. And I'm going to record again.
Good to go.
All right, great job. Now here's what you look like when you were running. What I really want you to see as we focus is that you're landing a little bit in front of your body. And as a result, you'll see that you're hitting your heel right there. And that's what you read about online, heel strike versus toe strike. But more important to us is that you're landing in front of your center of gravity. So you're here, your foot's landing outside. That means that every time you land, you're actually braking. And a little bit of shock is shooting through your leg. Now here's the problem. See how straight that is?
Mm-hmm.
That means that the shock has no place to go. So it's going into your joints. And that's really where injuries come from. Exactly. So we want to try and avoid that. So what I did is I had you run a little bit at a higher cadence. So you were taking about 160 steps per minute. Now I have you running at 180 in this demonstration. And what you'll see is your foot lands closer to your center of gravity. And more importantly, that heel strike that we were talking about, boom, is gone. You're catching just a tiny bit there. And when you land, now you've got a little bit of bend to your leg. So what we want to do, in order to avoid that, you see you're still striking your heel a little bit. we're going to lower the drop of that shoe. We're going to make it a little bit more responsible as it comes through, so that when you come through, you get a nice smooth landing right under your center of gravity. And that will allow you to work on your cadence more and allow you to be a more efficient and healthier runner.
Great. And so what are some of the things that we can do to work on our cadence?
So what we can do is we can actually go for about a minute at a time and run normally, and then for 1 minute at a time use a metronome, use Spotify, use some type of application, and set it at 180 steps a minute. Do that for a minute, and then you'll be exhausted, and then come back down and just run normally until you can recover. If you keep doing that over time, what you'll see is your natural stride will shorten up, and you'll get towards that 180, which will then cause you to land underneath your body and have a very nice efficient stride where your muscles are absorbing that pressure instead of your bones. Remember, bones hurt, bones get broken, muscles get stronger.
Makes sense.
Now remember, you want to replace those shoes anytime the tread gets too flat and you feel like you're going to slip, or when you feel like the cushioning is giving out. And then come in, we'll put you back on the treadmill, and we'll see how your gait is doing now and see how we've improved.
Great, so you're saying every time I buy a new pair of running shoes, I'll need to know where I'm running to, where my foot is striking, and how I really want those shoes to feel.
Exactly, that's correct. It's our way to find the gear to properly fit you.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for having me in today and showing me these shoes and teaching us a few things. I know I feel smarter. I hope our viewers do.
Well, thanks to you and your viewers, and thanks for making the Ultra Running Company part of your day. And please, anytime that folks want to come in and experience this, come by either of our Charlotte locations in Myers Park or South End. It's the Ultra Running Company.
Great. Well, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for regularly released videos to ensure you are properly geared. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear from you below in the comments. Just leave me a note, and you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter to see what I'm up to in between videos. Peace, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.